Tonight on The Edge, creepy masks, guns, and a jewelry heist. A Dearborn business is targeted by armed gunmen.
They got away, but not with all the loot they were hoping for. Fox 2's Jessica Dupneck spoke to the owner who experienced a shootout at his store.
The bad guys could have easily wiped out an entire family working in their jewelry store when these guys busted in almost immediately started firing.
They come inside, okay, and holding that gun with the bag, was a blue bag, and they have hammer inside the bag. Okay, they come running.
Let's run that back. Look at those creepy masks and wigs. Up close, Ali Alessity felt like he was in a movie.
Were you scared when this was all going on?
Oh yeah. They holding gun and also they shoot.
Obvious answer for an obvious question. Merriam Jewelers is a family business in Dearborn. When this went down, Ali was there with his dad and 14-year-old brother, who thankfully was in the back the whole time when these two men busted in last week.
They shot. One shot and they told us, don't move, I will shoot you.
Ali able to scramble to the back room with a locked door.
I run and I come inside, I close the door, but I don't like it because my dad was sitting over there.
His dad makes a leap and gets to safety too in the back while these masked men swipe an entire wall of gold into that duffel.
Around, let's say, 250K.
Dad returning to the jewelry floor with some backup this time.
My dad, he opened the door, okay, and tried to get the gun and shot in the sky and the roof, okay? And one of them, they stand right there and they aim to the door.
He was firing only warning shots, the cowardice robbers using the 3 female customers inside as shields.
He don't want to shoot them. He tried to scare them.
They met their match, those warning shots, enough to scare the men out, but one dropped the duffel inside the shop.
He told him, go back and bring the bag. Yeah, they are stupid.
They got away into a black sedan, a Mazda 3, around a 2010 model year with no plate. All of this has Ali watching his back.
If I go to shop or I go to any places, I'm scared. I don't know if they know me or they maybe
they're after you.
Got me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crime Stoppers is now involved, offering a reward for information leading to an arrest. You know the number, 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Jessica Dupneck on The Edge.
Also tonight, several cars are set on fire on Detroit's east side.
They were parked on a street near a post office, and now one of those postal workers is left without a vehicle for her family. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin has more on the search for an arsonist.
I didn't even know I had any enemies out. You know what I mean? Like, who would hate me enough to want to do something like that? Or I don't know, is this a signal?
A startling discovery for Tiffany Randall outside the post office she works for at Harper and Woodhall on Detroit's east side. Her SUV, seen here on a flatbed tow truck, and several other cars went up in flames. The scene being investigated as a clear case of arson.
I don't bother anybody. I just go to work, I take care of my children, and I go home.
Tiffany says she was just going about her route delivering the mail when she got the shocking call from her coworker.
He called my phone and was like, your car's on fire. And I asked him like 4 or 5 times, what do you mean my car is on fire? I'm like, my car is on fire. He's like, no, someone set your car on fire.
And when she saw the charred metal remains, total disbelief.
I started crying immediately because I just, just to see my vehicle like that, you know, and then like my 2 youngest, their car seats were in the back, like nothing was in there, like everything was gone.
Does it scare you?
Yeah, of course, you know, because the first thing I did, you know, was said remove my kids from, you know, home. They were with their grandma, and I'm like, you know, take them, get away, you know, so. Because I didn't know. Like, I'm like, why would somebody, if someone would do that to my car, like, how do I know they're not going to do that to my house?
Her coworker Corey's car was also hit, but spared the brunt of the damage.
My car was in front of hers. It was a car in back of her, and it was 3 other cars on the side, like one close to her front bumper, one right on the side, and then another one like at the back bumper. And all of them, what was it, like 4 got total? 4 of them got total, and only 2 kind of survived.
Investigators not saying a whole lot about the car fires just yet as they work the case. For now, though, questions run through the minds of everyone in the area.
I'm just waiting. Hopefully they can give me some answers. I don't have any answers.
Investigators are looking for security camera footage. If you saw anything suspicious or have any information at all, give the fire department a call right away. Dave Kinchin on The Edge.
Well, an update now to Wednesday night's lead story on The Edge. A lot of people are talking about Judge Kenneth J. King's discipline of a teenage girl who he felt was acting disrespectfully in his courtroom.
And, you know, the teen was put in cuffs and jail garb after falling asleep and allegedly talking back to the judge. Today, the court decided to take action against the judge for this exchange.
You fall asleep in my courtroom one more time, I'm putting you in the back, understood? You don't care? As soon as we bring the prisoner out, she can step back there.
Judge King was temporarily removed from his docket. The court also decided he will undergo necessary training to address the, quote, underlying issues that contributed to this incident. Well, you may remember 13-year-old Naiah Harris, the teen who stepped off her school bus back in January and then disappeared.
Well, now there's a promising development coming to the case. Detroit police have submitted a warrant request that could lead to criminal charges. The evidence included in the warrant could be enough to file charges against a person of interest. Naiah was last seen on January 10th when she stepped off a school bus on 3 Mile and Cornwall. In the months since, police and her family members have continued searching for answers.
There's some frustrations, obviously, but I'm still putting my shoulders back, head high, and, you know, not going to give up until we get justice for her.
If you have any information about this case, call the Detroit Police Department or Crime Stoppers at number 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
I'm asking Your Honor something about the jail stuff, not for my case.
No, don't ask the judge anything today.
The first look at a man accused of snatching up 2 girls in Sterling Heights and Clinton Township. Sterling Heights police say this new video shows Andy Balayank, a 7-year-old, yank a 7-year-old off of her bike at Clinton River Park North on Tuesday. Now, Bala is accused of trying to kidnap a 15-year-old girl on Clinton River Road just an hour before that. The 23-year-old Shelby Township man is facing multiple charges. He's being held on a $2 million bond in Clinton Township, while the Sterling Heights judge denied his bond.
A vandal hits the Fraser Department of Public Safety and the weapon of choice, eggs. Surveillance video shows this man running up to the front door and throwing eggs. They weren't heavy enough to cause any real damage, but Fraser police definitely want to know who caused this vandalism and why. Give them a call if you have any information. Now let's take you out to Dearborn. Some people drop a couple G's to rent a G-Wagon just to end up in court.
The group decided to rent the Mercedes-Benz and take it for a dangerous spin down the Southfield Freeway.
I saw my car on Instagram, people hanging out in my car, and it's like, you know, you're renting this car, you're doing something stupid in it. Why would you want to take that risk on the highway too?
The New Yorkers in town for a wedding were later caught sipping coffee in West Dearborn. Police cited them for misdemeanors. They paid $1,500 a day to rent that luxurious ride and put down a $1,000 deposit.
I'm going to come down here to the Woodward Dream Cruise, rain or shine.
Well, looks like it's going to be rain on the Woodward Dream Cruises parade, but car enthusiast, well, the one you heard there, she doesn't care. The summer tradition usually has great weather, but not this year. Those attending the cruise can expect possible rain on Friday and Saturday. But the cruise committee says the event will continue regardless of the weather. The Woodward Dream Cruise will run through Saturday.
Well, it's hard to believe it might rain on our parade here.
Meteorologist Stephanie Mead joins us tonight with our wet forecast. And Stephanie, this is such a great tradition here in Metro Detroit, but hey, it's going to be a wet one, I guess, huh?
Unfortunately so, but hopefully folks still are able to get out and enjoy it, even with a little bit of wet weather around. Now, we're not going to see all day rains, but it is going to be around pretty much throughout the entirety of the weekend. Our temperatures today were in the lower 80s, so pretty much on par for where we should be for this time of year. 81 downtown, 79 in Lansing, 82 in Mount Pleasant this afternoon. Temperatures right now cooling since we are seeing some rain, and we will eventually hear across the metro within the next hour or two. 71 downtown, 72 Toledo, 66 Lansing, 66 in Hillsdale. So you notice a lot of moisture here, pretty much spanning almost the entire state of Michigan at the moment. We are seeing mostly light showers at this time. We have some severe weather out near parts of Illinois and Iowa. Severe thunderstorm watch out there. They're already starting to see a few warnings spawn up. We could potentially see some severe severe weather heading into early afternoon tomorrow. So overnight showers will eventually give way to drier conditions during the later half of the morning drive. I think around 8 o'clock we should begin to dry out. There will be a dry period before we see this out near parts of Lake Michigan and the Chicagoland area eventually move in. This will eventually weaken, though. There is that potential of seeing maybe an isolated stronger to severe thunderstorm with additional showers and storms behind that line through the rest of the evening. Otherwise, temps tonight bottom out lower to middle 60s. Will be in the low 80s tomorrow. Here's that marginal risk for some stronger to severe thunderstorms heading through the day tomorrow. Once we bypass Friday, Saturday, some widely scattered showers pretty much through the entire afternoon. Some heavy downpours not out of the question. That's going to carry over into Sunday as well. So unfortunately for the Dream Cruise this weekend, not ideal weather. We have that rain chance pretty much at any time. Temps will be in the low 80s through the end of the weekend. 70s though, and really nice weather heading into next week. Lots of dry time with some sunshine leading into about next Thursday. Taryn, over to you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Well, we're told not to drink and drive, but tonight, another warning. Don't drive and eat chicken wings. A 73-year-old man found himself having to apologize to a Michigan State trooper after bumping his squad car in Detroit while he was chowing on those wings. The fender bender took place on Wednesday afternoon on the Lodge Service Drive near West Grand. No one was hurt, and there was only minor damage. The driver was given a ticket and hopefully learned the lesson about distracted driving.